You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Everyone is a moon, and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. Sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and man. Books are for people who wish they were somewhere else. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. Courage is resistance to fear, not absence of fear. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. It is the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. God created war so that Americans would learn geography. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. I did not attend his funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. The easy confidence with which I know another man's religion is folly teaches me to suspect that my own is also. In a good bookroom, you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin, without even opening them. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. Classic. A book which people praise and don't read. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. If animals could speak, the dog would be a blundering, outspoken fellow, but the cat would have the rare grace of never saying a word too much. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. I have found out that there ain't no surer way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. Out of all the things I have lost, I miss my mind the most. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. I didn't have time to write a short letter, so I wrote a long one instead. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often. Lack of sex in marriage will soon turn you both into roommates. The most interesting information comes from children, for they tell all they know and then stop. My books are water. Those of the great geniuses is wine. Everybody drinks water. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. It's better to keep your mouth shut and appear stupid than open it and remove all doubt. When we remember we are all mad, the mysteries disappear and life stands explained.